So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Shannon. I love playing around with makeup, and I thought, let me just try and make some kind of video and maybe possibly someday try to post it to YouTube. I have a lot of new stuff that I just got from Ulta, and I was like, let me test it out and see what it does. So I think we're just gonna kind of jump right in. First thing I'm going to use is my Smashbox photofinish primer. I'm not super in love with this, but I figured why not just use it for the sake of the video. So we're just going to kind of start and prime the skin. The next thing, I think we're going to go in with our Milani Conceal and Perfect. So this is our foundation and concealer in one, but it's actually like super dark for my skin tone. But when I've been out in the sun for the summer, this actually works okay. For the longest time I didn't realize that this had a pump handle on it, and I was like pulling it out and using the little sharp bottom piece of it. Such a loser. So actually, I think I'm going to go in with my fake Artiste brush. This Milani Conceal and Perfect, whew, this stuff is intense. I actually bought this like on a website, and I just needed to buy more things to get a higher discount or free shipping or something. And I was like, well, hey, a lot of the cool beauty people talk really highly of this Milani Conceal and Perfect. So I was like, well, I'll give it a whirl. And it was like, I got it a bit too dark because, again, you're buying foundation online. First of all, who can even match their foundation when they're in the store? But then when you're, you know, when you're online, it's even harder because you really can't tell. So obviously this looks super dark. I know my lighting sucks. I'm sorry. I'm not professional by any means. So it's kind of hard for me to see because I know this lighting is not the greatest. I think we're going to just call that good because I'm not really going anywhere today. Next, so I know that one is super full coverage foundation. I'm usually more of a medium coverage kind of person, but I love the L'Oreal the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. That's like perfect skin color for me. And usually when I would do that, I would kind of come in with another concealer. The Milani Conceal and Perfect is so full coverage that I don't really feel like you need it. But because this is such a dark foundation, because I don't have the right color for my skin, I've got like the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, which everyone freaking raves about. And this is way too light for me, but I feel like when you balance the too dark foundation with the too light concealer, it's just like whatever. But this is super like heavy coverage, so I don't do a whole lot. I just kind of come in here under the eyes like that. I do a little bit on the nose. And then I cover spots, which I do have several. And I just kind of do a little on the chin and a little up here. This is in, so the Milani Conceal and Perfect I have in shade 4, which is Medium Beige. I don't know why I ever thought that that was a color I could use. Online it was really tough. And then the Tarte Shape Tape I have in Fair. I probably could have used Fair Beige. Where am I? There we go. I probably could have used Fair Beige, but oh well. So I just kind of come in and with my beauty blender, and I kind of pull it down and blend it out this way. Not even a real beauty blender. Fooled ya. This is, you know, as where I get all of my products from, like TJ Maxx and Ross. So here we're going to use the Maybelline Master Fix. I'm wanting to try other powders. Like the Coty Airspun. We're gonna do smile lines as well. But ever since, like, I saw the Coty Airspun once, and then I haven't seen it again in the drugstore, and I've been looking for it everywhere. So with baking, we're gonna let it like sit on here while I go and do some other stuff. We're gonna move on to like some contouring. So I went to Ulta, and of course I bought a lot of stuff for anyone who knows me, but not that much stuff, Tiffany, if you're watching. But so they gave me like this free gift of like these little, there was a bunch of free things, but some of them were like these little palettes. This is a small eyeshadow palette, and this is like a highlighting contouring thing, but it's like warm tones. There's like, I think this is like the bronzer, the highlighter, and then like a highlighting color. I really don't like these, but I feel like I don't think they're going to be good, but I mean, I guess we'll give them a whirl. So I'm going to come in with a Real Techniques brush. So I'm going to come in here, and I need to look in a thing for this. So you basically draw a line from your ear down to kind of the corner of your mouth. That's kind of your line where we're looking to contour. And again, these are not products that I would typically use. I'm just kind of testing them out because they were free. So why not? Who knows, there could be some gems. Then I'm going to take kind of my big fluffy brush. No idea what brand this is. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is another Ross TJ Maxx purchase. And I'm just going to kind of blend these out. I didn't blend this side very well yesterday, and it was like a really super harsh line. Whoops. Okay, we probably let this sit long enough. I'm just going to brush off some of this powder. There. That looks wonderful. My favorite bronzers, kind of depending on my mood. So this one, the Pure, I think it's called Mineral Glow. And this is like super cool if you just want to bronze up the face, not necessarily for like strict contouring. The Hoola, I got the mini Hoola, but there's Hoola and Hoola Light. Again, another Benefit product. I really like the regular Hoola, even on my lighter skin tone. And then the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I got this too light. Actually, there was like a light and a dark one. I probably should have gone with the darker one, but I ended up going with the lighter. It smells like palm trees and coconuts, and it's fantastic, and I highly recommend it. I'm going to actually just come in here and just kind of, and again, if I use like a foundation, because I do have some foundations that are way too light for me, so I'll just take one of these and I just kind of like bronze up the skin a little bit more so that it makes it just look a little bit darker. But your face smells so good. Who doesn't love this? But I don't really use blush anyway, or I didn't until I fell trapped to Manny MUA with his Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink blush. Like, I just hate blush because I tend to have a lot of redness on my face anyway, and I just don't feel like I need to make that worse. But this is actually really pretty. I tried this the other day, and then with my purchase, I got a free Ulta Beauty blush brush, which to me really is too small and like thin of a brush head, but we're gonna freaking do it anyway because, like I said, I ain't going nowhere. I'm not scared. So we're just gonna kind of brush this on the apples of the cheeks and then drag it upward a little bit. So my favorite brow product is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Taupe. It's just so pretty, but if you notice, like, I haven't really, I can't even see it. So I've only like tapped into it the tiniest bit because holy moly, I'm not one of those that wants like Oscar the Grouch brows. I just want them to be like slightly more than what they are. I take my brow pencil, which is this little guy, very thin, and I barely tap into it, and I basically just start here at the front and I just use little wispy motions. That is way too darn much. So we're gonna come in and we're gonna like spoolie this out and see if it makes it better. Okay, so that is what it is. They look a little crazy. I apologize. I wouldn't normally go that crazy. I got a little excited, okay? So I think today I'm going to end up doing a purple look because there's a really cool purple look that I wanted to do and I don't have my phone. Poop. So we're just going to wing it. First thing we need to do is we're going to use our MAC paint pot in soft ochre, which again, beauty gurus talk about these things all the time. Basically, it's just an eye primer. This one's like in a, I don't know, like a neutral, I don't know what I would call this, like a beige color. And what this does is it's very like, I don't want to say sticky, but it kind of is a stickier thing. And it just like primes the eyelid and gets it all the same color and gets it like ready to take on whatever colors we decide to go with today. Right here, my favorite eyeshadow palettes. So we've got the Too Faced Peach palette. Which for those of you who don't know, this thing is amazing. I've definitely gone ham on some of these colors. And again, this isn't really great lighting, but so typically what I'll do is I'll come in with, I think this is like Peaches and Cream. And I will come in with Peaches and Cream as kind of my all over lid shade. And this is like the most used shade in this palette because I use it every day to just prime my lid. So I have a really cheap Wet n Wild brush for blending, and I got this at the dollar store for like $1. So we're going to come in with just the Peaches and Cream, and we just go all over the lid. Okay, that was great. So we're literally coming up to brow. And for those of you who don't know, these smell like peaches, and they smell freaking amazing. So these are a bit powdery, but I think that they're really nice. It's easy to do a lot of like really cool peachy neutrally colors with this. So this is really nice when I'm just doing like a quick look for work and I need to be like somewhat neutral and not crazy. But for those of you who know me, I am crazy and I like to do insane looks on the weekend. So for that I have some other palettes. So this one here is the Morphe 35B palette, which apparently is a good one. I just saw colors that I was like, bam, and I needed to have it. So I've had this sucker for probably 3 or 4 months now. It has literally every color you could ever possibly want. Everything from neutrals to pinks to greens to blues. You can't really see on camera how vibrant these are, but they are insane and so pretty. So I think today the look I'm going to do is more of like a purpley look. The other new palette that I just got is a BH Cosmetics and Carli Bybel collab. I got this at Ulta. I know I shouldn't have, but so anyway, this has like a bunch of things. These are all eyeshadows on the top, and I fell in love with this rose gold color here. You can't see it. It's shimmery. It's beautiful. And then down here we have a couple different highlighters and some contours. Actually, I think these are all like 6 highlighters. I haven't really had a chance to try them out, so maybe we'll try them today. I have tried the shadows. The shadows are amazing. I think I'm going to take like a neutral, like a lighter pink shadow. And I'm just going to start on the outside. This is out of my Morphe palette. So I'm going to start kind of high here. I start in the corner and then I sweep it around the crease. I think I'm just going to start building up some more colors. This one's like a reddish. I don't know, but we're going to, whatever, we're going to just wing it. Again, starting in the outer corner, just sweeping it around. The darker colors, you're going to start to bring them a little bit lower. Now I'm coming in with hot pink because who doesn't freaking love hot pink? This one's like a maroony, kind of, it's really pretty. It's like the color of my shirt, actually. So now we're going to come in with like the absolute purple color. Holy crap, can you see that? And we're just going to put it in this outside corner here. Wow, that's pigmented. That is intense. Give me a little bit more. Shabam. But I think we're going to actually take the purple. We're going to come under here and smudge it out. I think I'm going to use my highlighter. So this is my favorite thing in the entire world, my Becca highlighter, and I think this is in Champagne Pop, which I don't know if they actually sell this anymore, but it's like this really beautiful champagne-y color. So I'm pretty much just going to go ham with my finger. So I'm just going to swirl that and like look at how pigmented and colorful that is, and we're just going to come in right in the center. The bottom one, we're going to have to pop this in the waterline because why not? We're already on the boat to crazy town. My next thing is I'm going to go in with some highlight because the eyes are kind of done in that respect. I think I'm going to try one of my Carli Bybel highlights because I've got like 6 to choose from. I think I'm going to go in with this one over here. So let's just kind of take this one for a test drive. So, girl, come on. Let's try again. Like I see it putting down stuff, but is it shiny? Oh. Okay. I don't like love the color, but we're already there. So with a highlight, you're supposed to just put it kind of on the high points of your cheek. I wouldn't bring it too far in because that's when you get your pores, and I'm going all crazy, and just kind of swipe it up the side. Okay, and then we're going to just come down the nose. little over the Cupid's bow. Woo! So for me, it's like a bit chalky. And I'm like, what did I just do? Because now I have highlighter all over me. I just highlighted myself to high heaven. My favorite mascara right now is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, which is super cheap. But I got this for free. It's Ulta Beauty Maximum Lashes Defining and Lengthening Mascara. I can already tell you, I've looked at this wand and I don't love it. It's like the wire bristles, which I feel like normally hurt your eyes like really bad. Sorry, my head's in the way. Whereas the Lash Paradise is like the, I don't know, regular bristles, I guess. But I feel like I have to give this one a try because it's new and who knows what it looks like. So okay. So I will eat my words. This is actually quite great, especially for being free. Like, I don't know, I hate the wire bristles, but I feel like the end result, my lashes like are spread apart, they're big, they're curled, and I like literally, this is like the only time in my life I haven't gotten mascara on my eyelids. So I feel like I can't be mad. We're gonna set the face, again, my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. Fantastic stuff. We're just gonna kind of mist under and just kind of go in and dab all over. The only other thing that we have to do is do a lipstick. Now, I was originally going to go all crazy and do my NYX. I love these, my NYX Liquid Suedes. This is in purple, but it's a lighter purple than what I have on my eyes, so I felt like that might clash. And there we are, all crazy. So I'm just going to come in here. This is not, again, you know, a normal look. But, and again, the purples are totally different, so I would never wear this out in public. But that's that. You can't even really see the highlight. Well, I guess you can. Yeah, that's a little better. Again, not high quality resolution. But so here is our finished eye look. So anyway, thank you for those who have watched this whole tutorial. There may be more to come. I just kind of wanted to put something together for, you know, people who I know, people who know me, who know how crazy I can get with my makeup, and who've like asked for tutorials and stuff. I apologize, I suck at winged eyeliner, otherwise I'd give that a go. But anyway, I feel like I look like a clown right now with this purple lip on. I've decided that maybe I'll go with like a nude lip. So here I have the I think this is Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lipsticks. It's a matte color, and it's same applicator as the NYX. I've just recently tried these. They're quite nice. So there we have a very nude lip. I don't even know what the color is. Nude flush. So again, this could be how you could wear it out in public. So I know this is gonna shine in my face, but for those who want a little closer look, like here's the eye look. It's purple, pink, and like white. The highlighter. And there's kind of just the front on look. There's that highlight. Work, girl, work. And I know, obviously, my neck and my face are 2 different colors. I told you before we started, Milani is way too dark for me. But here's my finished look. So for those of you who've like wanted to see a makeup tutorial or have no idea what you're doing, like this is what I do. I just play with stuff all day long. So I hope this encourages you to just play some more. I hope that you liked this, and who knows, maybe your favorite girl is gonna start doing a little bit more of this once she figures out how to edit. So thank you for watching, and I love you guys. Bye.